Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Welcome to another video on signal and system analysis. In this video I'm going to show you the solution to example 1 of chapter 1 of our course, okay, where the question said find the signal for the signal given below, determine its fundamental period. Okay, so we are asked to find the fundamental period, fundamental frequency and angular frequency for this given signal. Okay, so we know from our handout and also from the lecture that fundamental period denoted by the symbol T node, fundamental frequency denoted by F node, and angular frequency denoted by omega node. Okay, so the first step to do or to solve this problem is to write back this equation. Okay, so we have gt equals to 7 sine 400 pi t. Okay, and the next we also wanted to write the general equation of the sine function, where if we go back to our handout, okay, so this is our handout, and if you go to page 16 of our handout, okay, here you can see this you can see these two equations, equation 1.4 and equation 1.5. So equation 1.5 here is for the sine function, and this is the general equation for the sine function. Okay, so we wanted to write back this equation, okay, in here. So we will have gt equals to a sine omega naught t. Okay, so if you remember from equation 1.5 just now, we have actually sine omega naught t plus theta, right? So this theta is the phase angle, but in our case the question here doesn't have phase angle, no theta, so that's why we write only omega naught t, because this theta, or rather the phase angle, is actually equals to 0 in this case, so that's why we write only omega naught t. So now what we wanted to do is to get the terms in the bracket to be equal, okay, which is these terms, okay, to be equal, so that we can calculate the unknown omega naught t. So if we do that, then we can write omega naught t equals to 400 pi t, right? Then therefore omega naught is equals to 400 pi t over t. So we get 400 pi. Okay, don't forget the unit is radian per second. Okay, so this is for omega naught. So next we wanted to calculate for T node and F node, which is fundamental period and fundamental frequency. So again, we can find the equation from our handout. So if I just go back to our handout, right here we have and page 17. Okay, we have two equations, equation 1.6 and 1.7. So here you can see equation 1.6 gives you the relationship between the fundamental period and the fundamental frequency and fundamental period, while equation 1.7 here gives you the relationship between angular frequency and fundamental frequency as well as fundamental period. Okay, so now let's say I use equation 1.7, okay, to relate omega naught and F naught, so that I can calculate for F naught. Right, so if I do that, then I will have omega naught equals to 2 pi F naught. Right, therefore F naught is equals to omega naught over 2 pi. So in this case, omega naught is 400 pi divided by 2 pi. So this one cancel out. We get 200. Don't forget to write the unit. It's in hertz. Okay, so we get this equation. So now let's say I use equation 1.6 from our handout to relate F naught and 1 over T naught. So therefore I can calculate T naught, which is 1 over F naught. So we get 1 over 200 second. Right, so that's the value of fundamental period, okay, fundamental frequency and angular frequency for this particular sine signal. Okay, so with that, I end the video here, and I will see you in another video for another example. Thank you.